Struggling with a Samsung top-load washer that won't start or lock after you press the button? Don't worry, you're not alone. I'm William from AppliancePartsPros.com, and in this video, I guide you through troubleshooting this common issue. We'll take a close look at the main control and the lid lock, as these areas often have the answers you need. Even if you're new to appliance repair, tackling this problem is easier than you might think. Ready to get that washer spinning again? Let's get started. With over 2 million products in stock and the know-how to help you do it yourself, we are AppliancePartsPros.com. Let's start by gathering our tools. For today's work, we'll need a multimeter, a phillips screwdriver, and a flathead screwdriver. Also, please remember that safety comes first. Always disconnect your top-load washer by unplugging it or turning the breaker off. With the power safely disconnected, we're ready to dive into troubleshooting. Grab your phillips screwdriver and remove the screws securing the console back panel. Separate the back panel from the console and set it aside. Remove the 2 screws securing the console to the rear panel, then rotate the console forward. Locate the 6-pin connection on the right side and disconnect the lid lock wires. Grab your multimeter and set it to resistance, indicated by the upside down horseshoe symbol. With the lid down, test the lid lock harness. From the white wire to the green wire, you should see around 0.2 ohms. From the black wire to the brown wire, you should see between 33 and 46 ohms. Since the lid is not locked, test the remaining circuits. From white to red, the reading should be open. From white to blue, you should see around 0.2 ohms. If you'd like to know more about how to use a multimeter, we've put together a comprehensive tutorial for you, so check out the link in the description. If any of these resistances did not pass like we see here, the lid lock would need to be replaced. If the lid lock passed testing, the main control would be the cause of failure. This would be verified through the process of elimination that has just been performed. Since we found the lid lock failed, let me show you how to replace it. Remove the Phillips screws securing the top panel to the frame at the back. Move to the front panel and lift the lid. Using a flathead screwdriver, remove the rubber plugs, then remove the Phillips screws. Lift the front of the top panel while using the brackets at the back as a hinge in the corner of the frame. Remove the Phillips screws securing the lock to the top panel and pull the lid lock out. Feed the wire out from the rear of the frame to the front. Here's the old lid lock and here's the new one. If you've already got one, great. If not, you can pick one up at AppliancePartsPros.com. Feed the lid lock wire through to the rear of the top panel. Secure the lid lock onto the top panel with the Phillips screws that were removed. Let the top panel down and secure it in place with the screws we removed. Insert the rubber plug at the front. Connect the lid lock connection to the harness and push it into the holder. Rotate the console back into position and secure it with the 2 screws we removed. Reattach the console back panel. Plug the power cord back into the outlet. With that, the repair is complete. And there you have it. Once you've identified the issue with your Samsung top-load washer, visit AppliancePartsPros.com with your model number to order the replacement part you need. Most orders arrive within a couple of days, so you'll be well on your way to getting your washer back in working order. Be sure to use our video guides for a smooth installation process. If you'd like a little more diagnostic assistance, be sure to visit our forum page where you can get answers from our technicians. Links in the description. We'd love to hear from you. Share your repair experience in the comments below and let us know how it went. Thanks for watching, and here's to a successful do-it-yourself repair.